And this Sunday at Fenway begins the final month of the regular season as the Sox entertain the Cleveland Guardians.
The race for the postseason officially begins today. The Guardians are 4 games out in the wild card standings. Crucial road trip starts today against the Red Sox.
Bayo 10-6, ERA 2.99. But you go back to June 15. From that point on, it's even lower than that, 2.42. And he has been dynamite at home.
Schneemann is now at second with 2 down.
And there are 2 down at the top of the first inning for Brayan Bello.
Well, they're making him work. It's 23 pitches here in the first, and we're talking about him being more efficient. A lot of early count contact and ground balls.
He eventually got him with a changeup, struck him out.
Changeup finished him off. Bello puts a tight fist into his glove and walks off with a scoreless top of the first inning.
Parker Messick is on the mound for the Guardians today, making his 3rd start, and a great looking forward to starting here in Fenway Park. And you can see in his first 2 he has been brilliant. A 6.66 ERA in his 13 2/3 innings.
As Roman Anthony digs in to lead off the bottom of the first inning, and he grounds it right side throw, base hit. Leadoff single, Roman Anthony doing what he does to start the game against the Cleveland starter Parker Messick.
And Bregman settling in, 287, 16 home runs, snapped an 0 for 17 yesterday with a base hit. Swinging a shot, stiff to the wall, off the green. Anthony heading into third. He'll pull up there as the throw comes in. It looks like Mr. Bregman is back.
It sure does. It sounded like it too. That was loud.
And the Sox have 2 in scoring position to start the day against the rookie.
Trouble for Parker Messick. Second and third, nobody out. Here's Trevor Story.
Goodness gracious, a balk. And the run scores. Is right. Red Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Oh boy, caught a cleat.
Messick ends up balking in the first run of the game.
Caught a cleat on the rubber and couldn't get rid of the ball.
Bregman will move to third.
So you're just kind of been waiting for the Red Sox to start jumping all over lefties again. The last 17 games against left-handed pitching, just 170 and 6 RBIs.
Line drive, base hit right field. Another run is in. Bregman scores. And the beat goes on for Romy. 2-0 Sox.
And how often have we seen him just do that, right? We've seen him hit 456-foot homers to center, but we've also seen him do this a lot lately.
And Boston has jumped on Parker Messick for a couple of runs on 3 base hits.
And Bayo in a little bit of difficulty.
That's ball 4. Bases loaded. Nobody out in the second inning against Brayan Bello.
But they've got a nice inning started. Bases loaded, nobody out. A pair of walks and then a base hit.
Struggling with 41 pitches, 24 strikes.
George Valera making his major league debut for Cleveland today.
Yeah, this isn't the Bello we've seen over the last really 2 months. He's been so solid, and maybe go out and talk to him, just try to have some type of little reset.
And now C.J. Kifus, who hasn't had a hit in his last 7 games.
He bats right now with the bases loaded. Nobody out. 2-0 Red Sox.
Ripped to right field. It's a base hit for Kifus. Naylor scores. Jones stops at third. They're still loaded. And the Guardians' first 4 have all reached. 1 is in here in the second.
And how big a hit do you think that felt for C.J. Kifus? And smoked a line drive RBI single to right. And Cleveland's now trailing 2-1 in the second inning. They still have bases loaded. There still is nobody out. And the number 9 hitter, Brayan Rocchio, to the plate. Swung on, grounded up the middle. Base hit into right center. Jones scores. Valera coming home. He'll score. Cleveland takes the lead 3-2. Brayan Rocchio with a 2-run single to right center. And the Guardians have had 4 straight reach before Rocchio made it 5 in a row to put Cleveland up. And the Guardians now lead at 3-2.
And one of the most challenged offenses in all of baseball has rallied and just put up 3 here against Bayo.
He'll reach base again. On with 1 down in the second inning, he represents the tying run for the Red Sox. Wong leading off of first, top of the lineup now. It's Roman Anthony.
Socked into left center field. That's going to get down the grass, cut off by Jones. And back to second base goes Connor Wong. Another one right on the button. Roman Anthony 2 for 2.
This kid's such a good hitter.
109 off the bat. Now Bregman, who scalded a double off the wall and scored a run in the first inning.
In the hole, great stop by Ramirez. They get the force at second base for the second out of the inning. Oh, Jose with an all-out diving grab, and he forces out Roman Anthony for the second out of the inning.
What a play by Jose Ramirez.
It's an outstanding play.
So for the second straight inning, man in scoring position, runners on first and third here for Trevor Story.
And a base hit right field.
Do it.
Red Sox have tied it. Connor Wong in to score. 3-3 game. His 85th RBI.
We're tied on an RBI single from Trevor Story.
Just Trevor Story doing what he does, hitting the ball the other way. That's his 85th RBI on the year. What a outstanding comeback story.
And another high pitch inning for Parker Messick.
And Story takes down at in ball 4. He put the bat out, pulled it back, saw the curveball fly in, and the Sox have 2 on here in the 4th inning.
And here comes manager Stephen Vogt. That's going to be it for Parker Messick. So a short day today for Messick as he's lifted in the 4th inning. So a couple of men on base now for Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good fastball from Festa. Strikes out Gonzalez. And the Sox leave 2 more. We will head to the 5th.
Bayo back out there. 88 pitches for Brian.
What you want to see from Brian Bayo, pitching to contact when he's at his best.
1-1. That one tagged and caught by Gonzalez. He makes a fine play. 2 down.
This ball's hit hard. It had gap written all over it.
Right side at Romy. Reached up, grabbed the liner, and gets Bayo the 2nd out of the 5th inning.
He struck him out, pulled the string. Change up. 1-2-3 for the first time today.
That's a heck of a finish. This was a fight today for Brian Bayo.
Left-hander Eric Sabrowski on to pitch the 5th inning for Cleveland. Rob Refsnyder, who is 0 for 2, is struck out and flied out.
Swing. High fly ball left field. That one rising back to the wall. Rebounds back for Kwan and into second base. Rob Refsnyder with a double.
They went to a lefty out of the bullpen. That's feast for Ref.
And the bases are going to be loaded with nobody out.
Bad start to the inning for Eric Sabrowski. They're loaded up.
Sabrowski did not want to do that. The bases are now loaded with nobody out in a tie game at 3.
Narvaez is going to come up and hit for Lowe. The #1 catcher to swing here with the bases loaded. Base hit into right field. Refsnyder in to score. Eaton coming around. He will score. Narvaez off the bench comes through. 5-3 Boston.
Alex Cora pressing the right button there, bringing in Narvaez.
Narvaez delivers. Pinch hit, 2-run knock. 5-3 Sox in the 5th.
Alex Cora putting the right pieces on the board.
Big couple runs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Noel take it over in right. Big Christmas out there. Trevor Story has a run-scoring hit today.
And now Story in the bottom of the 6th. Red Sox leading.
They'll fly that one down the line. That one heading near the pesky pole. And that ball is Noel up against the wall. And it's going to be a foul ball. It hit his glove.
He came up with the ball. Did he catch it or did it go off a fan?
Story's still standing on 2nd, and no one knows what's going on.
Boston is challenging the call of foul ball.
And now they're saying foul ball.
And now they're going to have to decide, did it hit a fan? Did it hit the foul pole? Was it a fair ball to begin with?
So there's massive confusion on this.
We do a lot of baseball games. I've seen a lot of baseball in my life, and still there's times you come to the park and there's things you've never seen before.
New York's got it now. Let's see what they come up with.
After review, the call of the field is a home run. The ball hit the foul pole.
Trevor Story, home run.
No way!
What is happening? I've never seen anything like that in my life.
Trevor Story just went deep 4 minutes later? Thank you, Fenway. It's 6-3.
Now here we go, left on left. 6-3 Boston.
Drill deep right center field. Rafaela won't catch it. It's gone. A home run for Kyle Manzardo. And that was a booming blast that cleared the Red Sox bullpen for home run number 24 on the year for Manzo. And it makes it a 2-run game at 6-4.
Well, there's your start, man. One swing gets you a run and gets a little energy in that dugout.
And the Red Sox start the top of the 9th inning with an out. They lead 6-4.
Aroldis Chapman just inked that contract. He'll be with us next season.
Going back all the way to the beginning of June. He's given up 1 earned run.
Amazing. Swing and a miss. The slider gets him. Wong will fire on to complete the K. 2 up, 2 down.
77th strikeout. And the Red Sox are 1 out away.
Into left. Duran in. He's got it. And the Red Sox win it 6-4. They take game 1 here in September. Aroldis Chapman now 46 straight batters without a hit.
That's 16 outings, no hits. We told you just 1 run over the last 3 months. He's been automatic.